Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you the National League Wildcard Series. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill for the Reds, Mohamed McCall.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Pitch misses there. So we're underway here in Game 2. Tatis waits. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's ball 4.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Here's the center fielder, Dylan Head. That's in there, and that's strike 1. McCall picks over, and he's back standing. Runner at first with no outs here.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. And the 1-0. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Good hitters count the 2-0. Tatis runs. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
There's a strike, and it's 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Welcome back. And getting to start, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And now Christian Schaefer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fried, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The other way. Fires to first on the run, and he beats the throw. He's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. First offering misses the mark. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
The lefty, the 1-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Schaefer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And now Noelvi Marte. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. No outs, runners at first and second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Two on, one out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Walker tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Machado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The wind and the pitch.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And there's one down. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Second inning here, no score. Line drive, base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes.
Ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency.
Altuve runs. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Matt McClain. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Check on the runner. Altuve back safely. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, he throws it away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. One down. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. They say when.
No ball. One strike.
Righty delivers. That one's in there. And that is strike 2. McLean at second. Walker over at first with one away. Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Walked to open the ball game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ball 1, no strikes. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But
well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, Manuel Margot up to the plate. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Next pitch is outside. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
And here is Sal Stewart. This to center field. Head makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Dylan Cruz. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Reds leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Cincinnati, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a speed threat, Dylan Head. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering, and it just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The 1-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it, top play, and very nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
And now, Luis Campusano. 0 for 1 so far. And ball 1. Campusano, an all-star a season ago, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. Chris, Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power, but what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove as the best defender at any position in his league. Righty to the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And one thing about Machado is that he's always been great defensively. It's not something that came along later after he established his bat. The defense was there from day 1.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and now they have a base runner at second. So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang, play.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singled and scored his first time. Ball one, no strikes. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Cruz makes his way towards it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. We'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, J.J. Landry.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
0-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Next offering way off the plate. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Schaefer. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. And that's a little bit high.
Landry on at first, nobody out. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
1 strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. In now for the Reds, Ha-Sung Kim. He reached out a walk his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The throw to second can't hang on.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a curve misses outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. To the right side. Walker takes it himself, and that is that. Reds strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Matt McClain. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Padres do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Going to count 1 and 2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Check swing, no appeal. Now 2 and 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. And it's filled up.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Christian Walker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. Padres down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Manuel Margot. the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Jimenez trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. Flied out to center in his first at bat. In there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
It all culminated 15 years later. I did hook up with her, you remember?
I don't. I mean, I believe
in the joke, in the story, he told I hooked up with her.
I don't. All I remember the story was it looks like an antenna you could pull out.
Yeah. She was going. The joke is she had a half arm, but it wasn't like chopped off. It was
the arm was half. Yeah.
So like there was like little fingers coming out of like the elbow. So it looked like if you pulled on them, there was another foot of good arm inside of here. And it's like she wasn't even the problem. The real problem, the real problem was a friend who had 2 perfectly good Christian arms, and nobody wanted to fuck her. She wasn't that cute.
You did hook up with her.
Yeah, I hooked up with her.
Like fucked her?
No, we just like messed around.
Was it weird that when you put her off? Do you feel like that?
I made her keep
that lack of symmetry.
I made her keep the deformed arm in the other room. Like I said, you got to stand in the doorway. You can't actually have that in the same room as me.
Just close the door in a whole bunch and hope she falls
off. You can't even feel it. It's lunch.
That's
right. It's a party trick.
Down in order. They trail it here.
I do remember her being. I don't remember like what was hot about her. She was hot,
gorgeous. No, she was a 10. I mean, she was gorgeous. Yeah. Like looked like a model. So she had that shitty fucked up arm. But it's like, goddamn, I mean, how do you not, who gives a shit? This is like, dudes, we just don't give a fuck. These women don't care either,
I mean, guys with little arms get laid.
Yeah, I mean, but I also think, like, I don't care about her personality either. I just...
How did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot.
Care that the rest of her is really hot. You know,
and you have to assume she'll have a good personality. This is the arm and all.
Yeah, she's got to make up for it.
Yeah, she'll have a better personality. She's not going to be like total hot bitch.
No, she can't at all.
You know what I mean?
And you can always take her down a peg if she is. Yeah, a peg.
Peg.
I get it.
I only ride Lamborghinis and Ferraris and accessorides.
I wanted to, we are on the dawn of this fight. This is Monday. We're pre-taping this one because both I'm out of town and Dave's out of town on Monday night. So we pre-taped this show, but this is officially fight week. Went out to LA.
This is nice that we don't have the audience here. We can really sit you down, talk to you, get in your head.
Don't do this.
About this fight.
Don't do this fight.
What are your deepest fears? Seriously, please pull out of this.
You're underprepared.
A lot of people's income is now relying on you. You're risking all of that.
You're overtrained and underprepared. You are going to go out there and make us all look stupid.
No, I'm going to LA on Monday to train with Bisping.
Which is awesome. That's why you're hearing a pre-record right now.
Yeah, we're doing a pre-record. And, when I say train, it's not going to be real training. At this point, you can't learn anything, really.
I'm looking forward to the after fight, whatever happens. Obviously, I'm rooting heavy for you to win this thing. But regardless of what happens, I'm curious to ask you after the fight things that you shouldn't answer now. Nothing even about, like, you might hurt or something like that. Just, I'm very curious to know. I don't know, you shouldn't answer. You shouldn't answer this.
Okay, so I will tell you if I'm willing to answer it or not.
Okay.
I'll plead the fifth on things that I should not answer now.
Okay, let's just start rattling questions. Do you have good health insurance?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's the heir to your fortune? Do you want me to control your catalog?
Do you want, I know you're leaving it to James, but he's not old enough yet, so who do you want to take custody of the broken subway
We're
windows?
speaking purely in fight movie terms. Are you talking about, as in Rocky V, I learned, who has power of attorney? Like they gave Paulie?
And your ring is out. And your ring is outside. Paulie power of attorney.
That's it. They deserve.
It's their fault.
They deserve everything they got. They gave Paulie their alcoholic.
He was never not an alcoholic.
He was never.
They never even addressed
he was never
it.
not a problem. In the last movie, he was actually a racist who almost got you guys murdered. Doggy.
I'm 3.
Three. Yeah,
Not only was he always an alcoholic, he was never even a good guy.
He's terrible.
He was always
Not a good friend.
He was calling Adrian a whore.
Yeah.
He just keep giving her
But
work.
you know what? Adrian never really got addressed again, but Adrian fucked someone before Rocky. She was acting all shy. Remember Paulie blew up her spot?
Oh,
When they were drunk in their flights, he was like, she's not a virgin. And he was like, yeah. And that's and she was acting all like fucking, I'd never
Which,
been
by the
touched
way,
by a
sort of
guy.
implies that maybe he fucked her in some way.
Here, smell.
Going to be the slug. No
Oh,
question.
yeah.
But the really good offensive teams combined.
Hey, Paul, that smells pretty good. You want to take control of my estate?
Hey, Paulie, you fingering your little sister?
Hey.
Here's power of attorney.
He's like, nah, I didn't fuck her. Hey, that's pretty funny. You want to bet power of attorney over my dealings and financial handlings.
Hey, Rock, I'm out of whiskey.
Tatis runs.
Well, instead of getting some more whiskey, would you like control of everything that I have?
I want that and whiskey. Hey, you drive a hard bargain, but yeah.
Doing whatever you can to try to keep
The question I want to ask you, and I think you probably answer better afterwards, like, because what I'm always intrigued by with UFC, why I love it, is every fight I've ever been in, the exception of maybe one or two school ones, but even in the school ones, if someone was like, meet me here to fight, if I was angry enough to fight anyway, I would just start fighting there. Like the thinking about it, going to, oh my God, I'd be afraid.
I always get chance like, meet me at the cafeteria to fight. He's like, I'll be there.
I'll already be there. You meet me at the cafeteria. That's after hours, yeah? Her niece knows me. She lets me get the leftover Salisbury's. You want to find me? You want to catch these hands? I'm going to be down in A14.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins,
He goes, meet me in the schoolyard at 3 o'clock. We do the cafeteria? It's just the schoolyard is pretty far from the cafeteria. If we could, there's no way I can make it 3. You want to make it 3:45 or 3 in the cafeteria?
So here's the thing. My mom doesn't get home till 11, so we eat late.
Fifth
Can we
period.
push that to like a 3:20? 3:30, you're going to get a fair fight because...
Fifth period behind the bleachers. Fifth period is my second lunchtime.
Yo, kid, I'll be honest with you. I graduated 3 years ago. I just hang out in the cafeteria.
I can't fit behind the bleachers, so if you guys... Can we do it in front of the bleachers?
Me and
But no,
Bernie
but
certainly
I've
do.
never been in a fight, especially with as much time as this at all. Like the prep for it, thinking
No one's ever said, meet me in the bleachers in 6 months.
Actually, it was just 6 months. Got a couple promos before that. Are you like being afraid at all? But you probably shouldn't answer that now.
Oh, we're going to keep doing the Rocky thing? How long before we get Lewis to go, you want to hear it? I'm afraid.
For the first time in my life, I'm afraid. I don't want to lose what I got. You, Ralph, the kid, the studio.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to lose the fight. There's no,
Shouldn't you be?
no. I mean, I'm
No, I think you should. I think that's like that's why the right.
maybe when I'm coming out, I guess I could get nervous, but I'm not nervous the same way like stand-up. I remember when I did last Comic Standing, I was so I was shaking nervous. And I think it's because I care about
Yeah, no matter what happens, you're not going to get embarrassed like that.
We head to the bottom of